are finishing the final assignment for my final year of school. So we've had the last week of school, but I had 3 final projects to finish before I am officially like done. And the first 2 were honestly more stressful than the one that I'm currently working on, although I haven't really started the one that I'm currently working on. This is the end. Honestly, I feel really sad that I'm not gonna have school anymore. Like, as I'm not done yet because I'm still working on my homework, but I'm like kind of sad that I won't have like a syllabus or a curriculum to work on. I know one of my friends, Elle, also known as Postcards by Elle, and Elle read some books on her Substack. Sometimes she'll have like reading syllabuses on her Substack, which are a few articles she's written about having more of a structure for like the types of books that she's reading throughout the month or throughout the season. And I wanted to do something like that for myself like after I graduate, because I think I really will miss having kind of not necessarily a cohesion, but like having an objective and like really being intentional about learning and researching and absorbing something. I think I'm gonna do that. But another thing that I will be implementing is just taking classes in general and like being involved in community spaces, because I feel like as an adult it's kind of challenging to see people who are outside of, you know, just work or friends who you already know. It's kind of hard to like engage in things that would only be really possible at school, aka like clubs and meeting new faces, and also learning things and meeting new people from your class. So yeah, I'm gonna try to take some classes even after I graduate. Great segue into the sponsor for today's video, which is Skillshare. Skillshare has the largest online learning community for creatives, so I'm really excited to be taking a few classes that I'm interested in on Skillshare before potentially taking like in-person classes to supplement my learning process. One thing that I really love about Skillshare is that not only is there so many classes that you could take on Skillshare, but you could also take it at your own pace, which I feel like makes it a lot more digestible, especially when sometimes I'm like, oh, I feel like I'm really busy and I have a lot going on in my life. I know I can just quickly, easily take a Skillshare class like at my own pace, and it feels like a lot more approachable to me. So I've been taking some classes on video making, kind of like an extension of some of the film classes that I've taken before, you know, honing a script, how to write a good story, things like that, as well as a crochet class. I'm honestly so excited for this. I have this saved, but I haven't started taking it yet, but this is probably the class that I'm most excited to take. I've always wanted to learn how to make granny squares, but it's just so intimidating to me, and so I'm excited to take a class that like really breaks it down and you can visually see and like pause and take it at your own pace. So yes, for the crochet class. And because Skillshare is so kindly partnering with me for this video, the first 500 people to use the link in my description will get a free month of Skillshare. Anyway, thank you Skillshare for sponsoring this video. I know it'll definitely be a resource that I will utilize as I transition back into regular life, adulthood, all things like that, because I do believe we are lifelong learners and we can learn something new every single day. So today my main objective is to start working on my art hum presentation. I mentioned this briefly earlier, but basically for our assignment we have to curate an art exhibit and pick like 5 different pieces, as well as write little descriptions about each pieces, as well as a description for the exhibit as a whole. I already have an idea of which artists I want to include, but I really need to iron it out and then make a few presentation slides for that. Then I have some admin stuff that I need to work on. I think I'm gonna start working on the admin stuff first, because that is always like more approachable to me. It takes less time, and then I feel better because I'm like, oh yeah, I already completed 3 tasks in 15 minutes. So I feel a lot more motivated and invigorated. Let's have a productive day and let's get a lot done, because it's the last assignment for college. Okay. I'll admit this morning was pretty slow because I was distracted by reading Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry, and it is so good. I think I'm about 30% in and very hard to do anything else except read the book. I managed to power through and continue working on my final assignment, and I'm starting to realize that a little bit slash a lot more work than I had initially anticipated. I have to finish it by tomorrow morning. I'm just gonna try my best to get it done. Also this morning I kept going back and forth with the art pieces that I wanted to present, but I'm pretty excited by my final selection. My exhibit is going to be called Feminine Prowess, and I'm going to be talking about female artists. Anyway, let's get this done. Okay, a little pre-dinner snack. I will treat myself to one cookie since I am about halfway through my written supplement of my paper. I'm gonna try to get it done in the next hour, and then we'll see. Pleasantly surprised. Let's get back to work. Oh my gosh, that was my assignment! And I practiced my presentation like 4 or 5 times and I'm feeling good. It's a little bit tight, so I need to like talk really fast, but I think I can totally get this done. It's kind of late, it's midnight. I'm going to do dishes now and then I'm gonna go sleep so I can wake up early, but I'm basically done. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm actually so excited for my presentation. Like, I think it's gonna be so fun. I'm going to do dishes and reward myself by listening to Great Big Beautiful Life. This is so good. I'm so freaking excited. I officially finished my last presentation and assignments. I'm done with school. That's crazy. Okay. I'm gonna go to the library to quickly actually like submit the written portion and also a little bit of extra credit. So yeah, but I can't believe this is happening. Finished reading A Great Big Beautiful Life. What? I am reeling. I love how this vlog has kind of become an Emily Henry reading vlog. Unintentionally, it just has consumed my life, and I'm very glad that I documented my reading experience because that was crazy. After I finished my presentation and my last assignment, I treated myself for the rest of the day by getting Molly tea in Chinatown and getting a haircut. I went to a new spot because the place that I normally go to, they're on vacation for the month. So yeah, I'm trying out this place. I'm really happy with how it turned out, but I basically didn't do anything else for the day because I was so engrossed in Great Big Beautiful Life. Like, I genuinely loved it so much because it is like Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo meets Beach Read, which is a freaking insane combination. I think you should read this if you like romance, if you like Emily Henry, even if you don't like romance, but like you kind of like romance, you like tolerate romance, I would recommend this. Oh my god! Oh my gosh! I'm so excited to buy this book when it comes out in paperback, or I'm tempted to buy the UK version because the ending is kind of crazy. Yeah, I had to share that because I was like, I haven't really been filming or vlogging at all today because I've been so engrossed in this book, and every single time I vlog, I have to stop or like pause the audiobook to record on my phone. And I can't be bothered to do that. Like, or even if I record on a camera, I'm like not really paying attention because I'm like so engrossed in the book. So there's not a lot of footage because I've been loving this book so much, but settle down, settle down. I'm tired of holding the camera, so we're back here. This is kind of like Inception. This is literally the same angle. Okay, I know during finals week, I was like Man, this feels like the end, but no, this feels like the end. Submitting and finishing my last assignment, that was crazy. I don't even know how to describe it. It kind of felt like everything that I've been working on for the past 4 years came crashing onto me, which was a lot and a bit overwhelming. But it happened and it's over, and now I can properly celebrate without like feeling guilty that I'm using the time to celebrate instead of working on any last minute assignments. I can chill. This video had 2 journeys, and the first was finishing that assignment and the second was reading that Emily Henry book, because that was also insane. I can't believe this journey is coming to an end. Almost. We still have commencement and class day. My family will be in town. It'll be really something else, and I'm really trying to be present. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!